إن تبدوا الصدقات فنعما هي. If you were to make the charity that you've given, if you were to make it public, well and good. So there are contexts in which you can give, and you can also make it public, and there's no harm. Then he says, وَإِن تُخْفُوهَا وَتُؤْتُوهَا الْفُقَرَاءَ فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. But if you were to give it in a hidden way, and you got it to those who need it, it's better for you. So then how come giving in public is good? Because sometimes giving in public can be an encouragement for others. We're Muslims, so we've all been to a fundraiser. So who's going to be the first one to give? Who's going to be the first one to give? And everybody's looking at each other, bro, anybody? Does anybody? And then one guy raises his hand. Everybody says takbir. And when that guy raises his hand, did he do it in public? Yeah. He did it in public. Or she did it in public. When they did that, somebody else got encouraged, right? So they did it too. They raised their hand too. In other words, they didn't do it, so everybody looks at them and goes, yep, I'm going to Jannah first for all of y'all. Like that wasn't his intention. His intention was to encourage others. Maybe I can just take that step, right? If you have this solid way of thinking about yourself, you don't waver easily. Literally, the only way I can describe it is strong willpower. That you don't care about who's looking at you, who's not looking at you. You don't care about what people are going to say takbir or people are going to say astaghfirullah. You don't care. You're doing this because you know it's going to encourage somebody else. That's it. That's all that's on your mind. And well and good. Raise your hand. Make it public. It's okay. The first two conditions are already met. You're not hurting anyone. You're not causing any pain. That's already met. That's already discussed. But then on top of that, if you want to say it in public, fine. But there are people that don't have strong will, that are too preoccupied with what everybody else thinks. There are some people like that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, but it can be a weakness in your willpower sometimes. We meet people that say, brother, when I come to the masjid, I have a real problem. What's your problem? Before the salah, when I pray sunnah, somebody walks by, I keep thinking they must think I'm a really good person because I'm even praying sunnah. Like, why are you thinking about everybody else? You're so preoccupied with what other people think, that makes your own willpower weak. Because every time you take an action, you're taking into consideration other people's perception and the impression you're giving. Once you let that go, you have stronger will. Now you're doing things and you're clear why you're doing them, and people and their opinion and their perception has no impact on your actions, right? If you have that kind of strong willpower, alhamdulillah for you, do it and be encouraging to others, no problem. But if you don't have that, then keep it secret is better, safer for you. وَإِن تُخْفُوهَا وَتُؤْتُوهَا الْفُقَرَاءَ فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ.